Tina Knowles-Lawson is the executive producer of the series and the co-founder and artistic director of the Waco Theater. She's with us first on CBS Mornings. Tina, my mouth fell open when you gave that example, because I'm thinking, and then you followed up by saying, I'm not even mad at her. How are you not mad? And it's good to see you, Tina. It's good to see you. How are you not mad?
Long time. Just because I thought, I sat there and I thought about how the media portrays Black men and how that is typical of the things that they would focus on, the negatives, and try to portray us as these dangerous, our men as dangerous, uneducated, gangster rapper. That's all she could come up with. But that's what she, that's what she had been seeing on TV and all in the media. That's how we're portrayed, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you're saying we can't really blame her. I have to tell you, we were only allowed to see one part of the series, and I was so bummed, Tina, because by the time I watched the first one, I wanted to watch the other three. It made me angry. It made me sad.
What's up, y'all? This is Big Boss Calvin 83. I'm going to do a play along. Basically, I'm going to play. I watched part of the clip. I screen recorded the first part of the clip, which I'm going to put, you're going to obviously in the beginning of the video after I edited it. So, I got to give my critiques with Tina Knowles, Beyonce and Solange Knowles' mama. Basically Beyonce's and Solange's mama, and I have to actually, I do stand by what she's trying to do, but I got to call out bullshit on her and other melanated women and how they contribute to it, because I'm really sick and tired of them saying it's because of the white supremacist media, but a lot of these melanated women push dangerous narratives and throw Black men underneath the bus like they've been doing from 50 years back to present, especially on social media. So I'm going to, like what Thon Lexi says, shout out to Thon Lexi. He's doing a great job. Make sure you subscribe to him. I'm in the description box, the pinned comment. Subscribe to that brother. I've been a guest on his live stream podcast on YouTube. He's doing great work. Part of the Black Manosphere. Now y'all know how I feel. I do support red pill content creators and the Black Manosphere to a certain degree, but I'm my own man, and I do things my way. There's a lot of shit I got issues I have. Even when it comes to Kevin Samuels, even though me and other brothers, Black Men Vent, Captain Solo, Sergeant Willie Pete, So in Black, before the Black Manosphere, and myself, when I was with the, before the Black Manosphere, I was talking about this stuff too. And I also was speaking about True Force Loneliness, by the racist motherfucker, that is ungrateful, because without me, he wouldn't have his so-called movement would have never have gotten the attention that it has. Same with the whole men going their own way. Them racist punk ass white males and them black coon ass niggas who want to still support, because they don't care. They only care about misandry when it happens to the white male. But when it comes to Black misandry, they don't give a shit, because they still stay on code with those white feminists like them Karens and Beckys. But, stop. I got to stop talking and play the clip.
What she had been seeing on TV and all in the media. That's how we're portrayed, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you're saying we can't really blame her. I have to tell you, we were only allowed to see one part of the series, and I was so bummed, Tina, because by the time I watched the first one, I wanted to watch the other three. It made me angry.
Stop the cap.
Series, and I was so bummed, Tina, because by the time I watched the first one, I wanted to watch the other three. It made me angry.
Stop the cap.
Sad. Oddly enough, I also found it uplifting. And I'm wondering, I've heard you say that you wanted this to be a love letter to Black men. So your goal here is what exactly?
Absolutely, to debunk those stereotypes that our men are dangerous. If many times has a black man walked into an elevator and someone clutches their purse, or they walk by a car?
But the problem is, Tina, you black women, y'all do the same thing. You have you have a YouTuber named Cynthia G, and Nala says, and a lot of black feminazis who are in these spaces who claim to be B1. You have a lot of these black feminazis, these black misandries, Negro bedouin bitches like this Cynthia G. Nala says, yeah, bring the smoke. I ain't afraid of y'all heifers. And you have a bunch of black females like your Angela Rise, and you got the Me Number 2 movement that pushes anti-black man agenda, black misandry. And a lot of you melanated women have contributed to it for the last 50 years because I got to keep it real. Y'all push this narrative that black men abandoned the black family when it was the black woman who abandoned the black family. When it came to the civil rights movement, it was black women who went against the black man. The only issue, what I would argue when it came to black men did not lay that put his foot down, and we don't have a strong bro code, a brotherhood, which is why a lot of black women can feel they can just not take orders. And plus, a lot of times you got a lot of black male simps, especially in the pro-wax sector, that just say all black women are queens. But when you call out the fuckery of the melanated females and the ratchetness of certain type of black females who are the majority and these so-called good women don't say shit. Now the ones who do who do call it out, like your Danica Marie, and Chantel Simone to the, you know, I don't fuck with her like that. And you know, that British chick. Oh, I'm sorry, baby girl. I'm sorry, but you know the British chick. But you got a lot of you got your share of melanated women, like the Good Peace Network. You got some of these melanated women like Courtney Michelle, but some of these females who are part of the black manosphere who make red pill content, calling out bad female behavior. Many of them are chameleons and cannot be trusted, and you just gotta take what they do and say with a grain of salt, gentlemen. Sprinkles of salt. Okay? Where was I? But let me say this. A lot of melanated females, y'all the one who banned oh my bad. My apologies. Let me say this. Shout out to Crimson Cure. The Crimson Cure. That Kendra. Her name is Kendra. Shout out to Kendra. You know, she is the most realist woman who has a balanced perspective when it comes to standing by black men who are red pill, black men who are B1, real B1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, all the way to the goddamn end, who stand by black men, who actually call out these divestors, these black female swirls, these bedwenches. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of black females have abandoned the womanhood, their femininity, the culture, the black revolutionary agenda for the white feminist movement. And they abandoned, regardless of how y'all feel about the so-called civil rights movement, which I think was a bunch of coon shit, because we abandoned who we was and we wanted acceptance, pale cave skin monkey acceptance. And we wanted to be with white folks instead of being revolutionary. And basically, let's burn down this plantation and just put it in a nice way. So when black men were leading the charge and trying to protect melanated women who happen to be hard-headed, but see, you can't hold black females accountable because a lot of them sleep with their enemies. That's why you had your share of a lot of black revolutionary slave rebellions being destroyed. And a lot of times when black men got castrated, burnt to life, hung from trees, black boys being fed to being tortured, being cut up, chopped up, or tortured, boiled, burnt, torn from limb to limb, and lynched, like Emmett Till style, and a lot of young black males, young and old, that a lot of black females have contributed to it by sleeping with zaddy and talking too damn much and hanging around these Caucasian females that they hate so much, like you see today. So black females wanted to be like Caucasian females. So that's why you got the fuckery the way it is. And y'all don't want to call out these black female coons, these mammies, these bedwenches. But when you got black women who call out black misandry, like the Crimson Cure, Danica Marie, and you know, and other sisters, all of a sudden she's a pick-me, she's a mammy, and all that other type of bullshit. But fuck you, Gayle King, because you the one who was trying to go after Kobe Bryant, who where he died with other people in the helicopter crash. The other passengers in the helicopter crash. You demonized Kobe Bryant. You went after R. Kelly, but you didn't say nothing about Harvey Weinstein. You didn't say nothing about Les Moonves. You didn't say nothing about these white males in Hollywood and just in general, and how they were inappropriate. Now these females ain't innocent because a lot of them were fucking using their pussy. These females know by the time around they get around age 10, and a lot of times it starts early because these females are told to get over on men. Nobody wants to talk about it. A lot of these females are told to sell themselves by bad female influencers, by these adult females. These you know how they keep black women keep each other single? You got a bunch of toxic feminist bitches who just push this misandric agenda so they can be miserable just like them, because misery loves company. So throwing black men underneath the bus, abandoning womanhood, the black abandoning womanhood, the black family, the black community, black pride, revolutionary, standing with the great fight, standing by the black men and children and playing her position. No, she wanted to join white supremacy. That's what happened.
And, you know, the doors are locked. And they could be a judge. They could be, they have no idea, but because it's a black man, especially if they're of some stature, that they're dangerous. And so if we can kind of get people to understand that that's not so.
Fuck understanding, because y'all been doing that understanding. Y'all want to keep doing shit that don't work. They don't care. Why are you trying to convince the enemy? Just like I say, fuck Black Lives Matter, because why are you telling the enemy that your life matters? The only thing your enemies and your sellouts, these black female sellouts and these effeminate black male sellouts understand is that for black folks, melanated people, from domestic and foreign, ADOS and foreign black folks have to understand that this is about white supremacy. It's about anti-blackness. This is an anti-black agenda. It's about exterminating your black ass. Okay? Make sure you like this video and share it. And definitely support the platform. My Cash App and PayPal are in the description box and pinned comment. Because I'm not going to be monetized by this. I don't give a damn. We got to talk about this. Okay? Y'all trying to convince people. Black men are trying to convince bitter black women who make poor choices, because a lot of y'all choose the wrong dudes instead of going by the decent man. The decent man who doesn't get with the in crowd and is not accepted by the in crowd because he thinks for himself. A man who got integrity, a man who got moral character, judgment. I'm not saying all decent men are good guys. I'm not trying to push this misleading narrative. What I'm saying, when it came to the guy who was respectful to you, was kind to you, you thought he was soft. He didn't have that hood nigga in him. He didn't have that thug. But a lot of you black women have contributed to destroying the black man image. Y'all gotta take accountability in that. Okay? Y'all the ones who talk too much. Y'all get in mixed company, and then you want to push this color purple narrative, thinking that you're gonna get sympathy from the enemy, when the truth of the matter, the reason why some black men had their issues, even the way they conduct themselves, A lot of y'all didn't make it easy either. I'm not saying black men are exempt from bad behavior or questionable things, but a lot of y'all questionable shit has never been addressed. And then when it's addressed, and you try to go on these live streams, oh, go make your own YouTube channel. Oh, you don't tell me how to run my channel. You asked a question, sir. Ma'am, you asked a goddamn question. You asked for solutions. You're addressing stuff that is problematic within the black community. So when I give my take and people tell you, oh, I forgot, it don't fit your narrative. So because it doesn't fit your anti-black man, black misandric narrative. It doesn't support your divest agenda. Because when it comes to black man's issues, oh, we only just put women first, but y'all don't want to put the black man first. Y'all and when it comes to black women, y'all put everybody, y'all kind of put yourselves first, but y'all put the Caucasian female, you'll cater to your white zaddy, Brad. Y'all cater to these other groups, these other organizations that are racist, that are full of white supremacy. You support black hatred, especially black female hatred. And then you destroy the black man's image. And then when you got black men who try to solve the problem, who tell you, don't vote Democratic, don't do this, stand by us. No, you need to mate with men who are about shit, men who got integrity, men at least got a work ethic, got a skill, problem solve, men who are critical thinkers, men who think, oh, y'all guys are boring. Oh, y'all lame niggas. Oh, you don't tell me what to do. I'm your equal. No, you're not. You ain't trying to be my equal. You're trying to be hypericus. Shut the fuck up. But see, y'all don't want to take no accountability. So, and for you to try to convince people, that's trash. What y'all need to, oh, I forgot. When you start talking about pro-blackness and Gayle King, you full of shit. You the ones who, this is the reason why black women are undateable. This is the reason why we got broken homes. You got bitches like Oprah, Gayle King. You got these coon-ass heifers, these divest heifers, these bed wenches, like your Sonny Hoiston. Well, she's married to a black man. Just because a black woman marries a black man, that does not mean she ain't a coon. Just because a black man marries a black woman, that don't mean he don't have self-hate issues. That does not mean he has black pride. Just because two black people get together, that does not mean they're pro-black. Get the fuck out of here. But y'all so simple-minded. So you trying to convince people, no, you need to call out these females, these divestors, these pro-swervers, these hurt, bitter-ass black heifers who don't want to take accountability for being reckless with their bodies, putting themselves in harm's way, putting their children in harm's way, which is the reason why we got the problems we have. But I'll continue.
To show them examples of otherwise, that we do have good fathers and we are good providers.
Now here's the thing about that. But it doesn't stop melanated women from wrecking their homes. These females want to control the narrative. And to me, it's sad that a lot of black women, when it comes to black men's issues, y'all don't want us y'all don't want to support us when it comes to showing the positive side of black men. Even when we say over 50%, over damn near 60% of black men are in the middle class, well-to-do, and childless. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about the 10% of niggas. Y'all like these broke-ass, dusty-ass, future-ass, Pookie Ray-Ray-ass niggas. Y'all want to focus on them. But y'all the ones you knew he was shiftless. You knew he had baby mamas. You knew he was irresponsible. But see, you attract who you are. You desire who you are. The reason why you go for these dusty ass dudes, then complain about it because they're easy to control and manipulate. Even though these guys steal your money, they beat your ass, they beat your children, they do harm to your children, they molest your children, rape your children, and y'all participate in these perverted acts. But you will never get somebody I mean, look, when you got some of these pro-black women who are B1 like Michi X and them, it's hard for them to admit this because they're so afraid of offending other women. And then the only time I see Michi X goes off when she just snaps. But when it comes to, because she got her own issues, but even when it comes to Courtney Michelle, she comes across disingenuous when it came to the domestic violence. So a lot of these females are chameleons, guys, so be careful. Because I can bring the truth out of these women real fast. Not to my own horn, but I'll continue.
So we love our men love their own women as well.
But the thing about this, let me say this. You say our men, you say you love your black men. No, you don't. Now you may do, but Tina, I gotta call bullshit. Look how you disrespected your husband. I made a video about how you emasculated him in mixed company. You have contributed to the black misandry. You, Beyonce, Jay-Z are part of the problem. And see, this is why people don't fuck with me, because I don't let people get away with nothing. You're too harsh, Calvin. I'm not easing up on these hoes. No.
It's just all the negative stereotype, and it's just perpetuated over and over, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just what everybody thinks. Otherwise, that we do have good fathers, and we are good providers, and we love our.
But you notice something? A lot of these melanated women don't want to push that narrative. They don't want to talk to pro-divest, pro-swerving black female YouTube. They don't want to hold these black feminists who promote anti-blackness, who promote basically black genocide, basically demonizing black men. When y'all talk about how black women are murdered every 5 hours, when you have actually black men who are murdered every 10 minutes. Black men go missing too, but actually black men get killed and captured and get missing. But you find them within like 15 minutes later. When it comes to how y'all say that we exploit our own women, no, we don't. Y'all actually exploit yourselves, and y'all side with the wrong dudes. Y'all support how y'all support these dudes, because a lot of y'all raise these dudes who don't respect you, but y'all don't respect men. Y'all have no respect, and then you wonder why black men don't respect you either. Y'all contribute to these dudes. Y'all fuck with a certain type of dude who ain't no good, but y'all still give him the draw. You give him the panties. You still give him the groceries. Y'all still protect him from criminal behavior, and y'all commit criminal acts yourselves. Y'all don't even hold these other females accountable. So I can't take what you're saying seriously on both these heifers. Yeah, I'm going there. Yeah, because Ava DuVernay tried to do the same shit when it came to the Central Park Five, who got exonerated from them crimes. But that didn't happen. But she went after black men. But when it came to these white males and these Caucasian females, and she didn't say nothing about these female predators and black female predators within the community who actually create these dudes who become predators because these women violate these young boys, exploit these young boys. But you can't talk about it. You can only talk about the girls, but y'all make your girls soft targets when you don't take care of your boys, your males. You make the females y'all put females in danger when you just want to push this toxic feminism.
Our men love their own women as well. It's just all the negative stereotype, and it's just perpetuated over and over, no matter what. Yeah, it's just what.
Well, here's the thing: y'all heifers need to stop cooning. You melanated females need to stop having this Negro-European mindset. Y'all need to decolonize your mind, because y'all the mothers of the community. Y'all the first teachers of the children. But see, y'all ain't trying to hear that. Y'all don't want to know that. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all got cognitive dissonance.
Right things.
And the other thing I liked about...
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gail.
No, the other thing I liked about it is you gave example after example to illustrate the point of the disparities that exist for black men. And one thing that I found really striking, you had a black man and a white man who have the same build, weighed the same, had the same body build, but yet when the audience was asked, when the survey was asked, people automatically said that the black man was more muscular, and looked more dangerous, which I found fascinating when you have two side by side looking the same way other than the color of their skin. What do we do to change that way of thinking?
Well, I think, when Trell brought this, Trell Thomas is the guy who actually talked about these problems and wanted to do something so badly to debunk these stereotypes. And I was like,
but the thing is, they've been debunked. Social media and other black men. Hell, let me say this: Sherazad Ali tried to debunk it. Dr. Francis Quest Welsing tried to debunk it, but guess who silenced him? It was black females, the majority, and these simps, the few beta males who did not want Dr. Francis Welsing trying to end black misandry within the black community and black misandry when it came to these non-black groups who are anti-black. When they're anti-black man, they are anti-black woman, but you can't tell these black heifers nothing. They have been debunked. We showed them the statistics. We showed them the data. We showed life experiences. We show our experiences doing live streams. But these females don't care about the black community like your Cynthia G's and Nalas. The black female YouTube don't care about that. These fake pro black women don't care about them. A lot of them are they're ghetto gagging, toxic, feminist, Negro bedwenches, pro-swelling, divest sellouts. These black hoes who do this, obviously if you're not that way, then you shouldn't be saying anything. You have melanated heifers who cave worships Zaddy, worships Brad, Chad. They worship the worst type of males because they get to push the anti-black man narrative. Because if they got with men who have integrity, men who are intelligent, self-aware, educated about life, who know how to problem solve, that means they can't do no dumb shit. So y'all come across, Tina, even though I support what she's doing, the job has already been done. Gayle King is full of shit. Gayle King was with Oprah and Ava DuVernay promoting black misandry. I can't. But here's the thing. A lot of women, they don't even, a lot of these women even got sons, got nephews, but they don't give a damn. They got fathers in their lives. They got granddaddies in their life. They got uncles, but they don't give a damn. Because it's all about them. They only want to defend men when it benefits them. Because, as long as it's not the guy that I'm screwing, the guy I'm not having casual sexual relationships, relationships, or as long as you ain't talking about my husband, as long as you ain't talking about my son, the men in my family, then I don't care. But if it starts to, but I only will be a black man's advocate and be anti-black misandry when it comes to the men in my family and the men I know. No, you got to stop doing that shit. If black men started doing conditional masculinity, y'all go ape shit. But see, this is conditional femininity right here. Conditional femininity. Conditional submission. Conditional cooperation. Oh shit, let me.
When you have two side by side looking the same way other than the color of their skin. What do we do to change that way of thinking?
Well, I think, when Trell Thomas is the guy who actually talked about these problems and wanted to do something so badly to debunk these stereotypes. And I was like, if you don't see it, create it. And we'll get together and we'll work on this and make it a great thing. What I said to the producers is that I know that if we put this series on BT or one of the black...
BT is anti-black. BT is anti-black man. BT supports black genocide because it's owned by Viacom. Me personally, I'm going to have to get a Patreon, and I'm going to have to start working on a Patreon so I can actually really, because y'all don't want to hear the facts. Y'all don't want to hear you don't want to see the truth, hear the truth, and accept the facts for what they are. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to see the truth. You don't want to see the facts, the reality. You don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. You just won't accept it because y'all got that cognitive dissonance. Because these facts, these are data, life experiences, what we've seen. Even if you go just step outside your door in your city, in your town, We have already been debunked to social media. I mean, the evolution of social media. We have debunked these anti-black men disparaging negative stereotypes perpetuated by Caucasian supremacy, non-black melanated people, which is defined as non-black people of color who perpetuate anti-blackness, especially anti-black man, namely anti-black man and sometimes anti-black woman. So when you got Caucasian supremacy that's perpetuated by racist Caucasian females, and mainly, but y'all just want to call out the white male, but y'all don't want to call out the white female, which I have a problem with. So when it comes to the mother of white supremacy, when it comes to these white feminists who especially lean to the left, but y'all stand by these white liberals. So when you got Caucasian supremacy, and then you got non-black people of color who perpetuate an anti-blackness, black misandry too, as Caucasian supremacists, then you got black women, especially these black feminists who especially the ones who are pro-swirling and for divesting. A lot of times, the majority of these females are mostly, I would argue, and I would say it's mostly coming from these coon-ass, mammy, Negro bedwench, pro-swirling, cave-worshipping, ghetto-gacking black heifers. So a lot of these melanated women, these American, especially these American Western modern black women, they perpetuate in white supremacy aggressively. Where to the point, and they promote and they push this black misandry and black female victimhood, but they don't have the same smoke for white supremacists and these non-black melanated people who are anti-black. And they actually protect these Caucasian supremacists and these non-black melanated people who push black misandry, and these black females and these effeminate coon-ass simp niggas. I mean, they perpetuate it. Look at, and I would say the majority of these black women who actually are more responsible, more so than what you would call white supremacy, and these non-white groups who are for white supremacy. Black women are in the front lines perpetuating anti-blackness, black self-hatred, black female self-hatred. Look how y'all want to get BBLs instead of just, and look how y'all want to wear all this horsehair, and you want to cut yourself to look like a white woman. Let's keep it real. But my thing is, the work is, we have debunked this over and over again. You can go to Kevin Samuels' live streams. Look at Kevin Samuels' live streams. Look how he has debunked it. Look how the black manosphere has debunked this. Look at how the real pro-blacks, the pro-black patriarchs, I would say, like I'm in that class, I debunked this shit. But guess what? Y'all do the silences. Y'all try to get us canceled. Y'all try to get us fired from our jobs. The women who support us, like Crimson Cure, Danica Marie, and the women on the Peace Network. But some of those women are they be fin straddling. So I can't say. But the women I know who are consistent is the Crimson Cure, Danica Marie. They and other sisters. I don't remember. I can't remember their names off the bat. When they ask, these women. And women in the few women who are in the pro-black sector but see, when those women defend black men and call it black misandry and call it these black female divestors, these pro-swirling Negro bedwenches, guess what? They get bullied, they get their lives threatened. Even when it comes to Michi X. When the minute you call out when the women call out black misandry, guess what? Guess who's coming from? It's not white supremacists. It's these black females who are the majority of the goddamn bedwenches, the majority of the selling out. They're the ones who abandoned the black community for a goddamn worthless degree and getting student loan debt and consumer debt by financing the oppression of white supremacy and anti-blackness. wrecking their homes, abandoning their black femininity, black pride, knowledge of self, stopping the revolutions. Look how these black females vote Democratic. So to me, Tina, you, Beyonce, with your simp ass son-in-law Jay-Z, y'all owe us an apology. Y'all need to take accountability. Gayle King, fuck you. You played a role. You and an Oprah, Ava DuVernay, Susan Rice. Look how Susan Rice came after Snoop Dogg for checking Gayle King. When we get disrespected in the worst way, talk about sending the military to harm a black father, I have issues. We all have our issues with Snoop. And how he perpetuated black misandry more so than black misogyny. And coon shit. Because he didn't come from the hood. He wasn't about that life. But look how she came for a black man and for a black father, a black husband, grandfather, and came after his wife and children and grandchildren sending the military to do harm because he called out Oprah and Gayle King being insensitive and look how y'all came after Lisa Leslie, who defended Kobe Bryant, the deceased Kobe Bryant and his deceased daughter, and tried to destroy this man's legacy like y'all did Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby and them. See, I can't take what she says seriously, y'all, because to me she did too much. She contributed to the damage. Y'all can watch the whole video yourselves. I'll link it. But enough said.
I envisioned the type of man I wanted. I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, he has a lot of the qualities. No. He has a lot of the qualities that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women.
Let me say this. No, ladies, those who have this modern woman, white feminist minded, no, there's no hope for you.